You know what? Our last pod, I just can't get that fucking. You've just done my fucking Sweden today.
Oh,
Uh,
what have I done now?
that fucking on the last pod when you fucking shared with us that you were brushing your teeth and Jane coming because she wanted a massive shit.
Yeah.
And anyway, I don't want to go into that any further. I feel like you're in enough shit.
I'm all right. She didn't watch the pod, mate.
Right, okay.
She come. I came in the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I'm listening to this pod, and I'm listening to that pod," and I'm like, "Do you ever listen to our pod?" And she's like, "Nah."
I know. Family support, you can't beat it, can you?
She's into all of she likes politics and stuff like that, and she listens to that Richard Osman's pod. It's called That's Entertainment or something. So she listens to that, and she listens to podcasts about feminism and shit like that. You know, she's a wannabe feminist. You know what I mean?
Anyway, something happened to me yesterday, and I thought I'd ask you the question. You know when you go somewhere, like my experience yesterday at McDonald's, when you feel like you got something over on somebody, you've just won a little bit back.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened to me at McDonald's yesterday? I just thought I'd treat myself. The kids are at school. I'm going past the McDonald's. I was hungry. I'll go in and I'll treat myself.
You have a McGuffin?
No, I never had a McGuffin. I just had a Big Mac meal. I like Big Mac meals. I do like that big arch thing, or the what was there's like the mighty one. Anyway, all the burgers have gone tiny in there at the moment. But I'm more of a just like just a Big Mac, that'll do me. Unless I'm starving, but anyway. Well, I noticed yesterday they're doing a double Big Mac. So you get, instead of having the single burger in between, you get a double burger. So I thought, oh fuck, I'll go for that. Yeah. £8.09, £8.09 for the meal, a medium meal. I only get a medium meal. So I thought I'll have that, so I get it, and I always get myself a sweet and sour sauce. Get all the fries down me, get a load of fries down me. Just leave a few fries then, for me burger, just to finish my burger off with, just to wipe up the sauce and that. Open my burger, drop my fries in.
What a fucking ritual this is.
Yeah, so fucking bites of my burgers. It's a little bit flat, that, isn't it? So, like, I look at it, and I was going, that's just got a fucking single burger in it, that. So I was thinking, can I be arsed going back and saying anything or what? I just had another bite. So I'd had 2 bites at this stage. I just thought, oh, fuck it. So I just said to this bloke, who was like emptying the bins, but hey, mate, this is supposed to be a double Big Mac. It even says it here on the box, look. And you're just giving me a thing. Oh, sorry about that. Let me sort it out. I said, hang on. Go on then. Off you go. I had a double Big Mac and a free half a Big Mac yesterday. So I was quite proud of myself.
Yeah. So they gave you a free one?
Yeah. Well, not a free one. I paid for a double.
Yeah, but you got an extra burger.
Yeah. Well, half of one, because he wouldn't let me finish it off.
It's funny to talk about this, because a similar thing happened to me last week. One of the things about comedy is you end up coming out of... sometimes you don't have any dinner. You go to a gig and then afterwards you're fucking famished. So you end up... The McDonald's is the go-to. And I went and I ordered a double cheeseburger meal, plain. I like it without all the guff on. Only because I eat it while I'm driving and I don't want the fucking ketchup down me. So if normally if I came and had a sit down, I'd have all the stuff on it because it's nice. I like the gherkins and all that. So I ordered a double cheeseburger meal, large, with a strawberry milkshake and an extra double cheeseburger. Yeah. And I thought it was £6.79. I thought that sounds cheap. So I drove round and I just goes, can I just check my order with you? That I ordered 2 double cheeseburgers, 1 as a meal. And she's like, no, you've only got this. Anyway, I'm like, I got a little bit agitated about it. I'm like, oh well, never mind. I says, can I pay for another double cheeseburger then? And she goes, no, you'd have to go back round the drive-through. So I got agitated by that. I thought, thought, that's fucking wank. I goes, oh, fuck it, don't worry.
You can't just put it on there, shout down to the other
no, she said, I've got to drive back round the drive-through. So anyway, I say, oh, fuck it then, fine, I'll just have the one. So anyway, she comes back to me, and when she bought me my food, she gave me my milkshake and everything, and then she goes, oh, we've given you the extra one because the woman, she said I did put the order through. So I got 2 double cheeseburgers, fries, large fries, and a large drink for £6.79. So I felt like I'd fucking won, like what you did. But I'm driving away, and they'd not done it plain. So what happened?
You got something
fucking ketchup on my top. I'm like, so I won, but the kind of karma got me back a little bit, I think. I haven't done anything wrong particularly, but they'd given me this free burger, and the one that they'd done me a plain one, but the one that they'd made up second, they'd just left all the stuff on. I thought it was a bit of a treat because it tastes nicer, doesn't it, with all the stuff on? But
I couldn't eat it all the way. I couldn't have it plain. But I felt like Billy Big Bollocks yesterday because I'd fucking had McDonald's off for half a Big Mac.
Yeah, I always like it when you get like you pull your fries out and there's loads in there, and then you look in the bottom of the bag and there's a load more. It's like you've won the lottery, isn't it? It's like some extra. But I've gone mad for those. I love the milkshakes, but you know what annoys me about it? One straw is not enough for a large fucking milkshake.
Yeah, honestly, the straws at McDonald's with the kids. You know, have we spoken about this with Trump? Hasn't he? He's fucking unbanned the plastic straws in McDonald's in the US.
Joe's coming on the pod in a couple of days. Obviously, our old pod mate, he's coming back on, but he posted a video. I think he was in Spain or something, and he posted a video on his socials. Check his socials out for the video. But it's he basically said the best thing about coming to Spain, and you thought it's going to be dead good. This is going to be like he's seen something amazing, and it was just like plastic straws. They don't give a shit over there, do they? Let's be honest.
No.
Yeah, I love it when anything like that is just like it's almost like it can cheer your whole week up, can't it? If you get
yeah, it's like a little win, isn't it? It's like a little win.
Yeah.
A little win. You got to celebrate your little win, so I might go and have another Mackey's today.
Yeah, I remember years ago, Jane had put all the shopping through. You put your trolley through to the end, and then you start piling your stuff in. And she'd not put a ham on the what do you call it?
Conveyor belt.
Conveyor belt, yeah. So there was a ham in the bottom of the trolley, and not paid for. And it's like you've won. You just got a little win. It's like we've not technically stolen it, but we kind of had. But it's a long time ago. I think we're past being put in prison for it.
Yeah, you probably are. But when I was in McDonald's yesterday, I did reflect on my trip to Wetherspoons last week.
Oh, I love Wetherspoons, mate. We were in Spoons the other day.
You know what? I paid £8.09 yesterday for that burger. Last week in Spoons, we had funny story actually. It was all the coaches from rugby. We all met up to have a little meeting and a few drinks and something to eat. So we get to the Spoons in Heswell, the Pence Well, I think it's called. It's a posh Spoons actually. The toilet's still miles away. We're just going in, and one of them stood outside. He says, "Cash only." So let's go and fucking find a bank, get some cash. Then there's always one amongst you, isn't there? And we're saying to him, "It's cash only." He's going, and there's a bank down the road. He's going, "Oh fuck it, we'll get it on the app. I'll buy it on the app. I'll buy everybody's on the app. I'll sort it out, and you can just ping me the money." Fucking app never worked. That's why there's a fucking big sign on the door saying cash only. We've all got one of those mates, haven't we? Who says they'll sort it out and can't fucking sort it out. But anyway, I had this chicken burger. I had a chicken burger, and it comes with like onion rings. It's got a hot wing on it, and it's fucking massive. And I got like a pint of Coors, and I think it was like £11.20.
Brilliant, isn't it?
And I'm paid like £8.09 for a fucking Big Mac meal in McDonald's. Is crazy.
Yeah, Spoons is just dead good, isn't it?
Yeah, and then on Monday nights you have like a special on. You can get like what I was going to do at first, but because one of the blokes is going up ordering it, just thought he can't handle the pressure, so that's why I just went for a simple burger. But you can get, it's called like 3 small plates.
Yeah.
It's only about 15, 17 quid or something like that. But on a Monday night, it's a tenner.
Wow.
So I thought I'll just go for the most expensive out of all the things. So like there's a pizza section. So just go for like the Mighty Meaty Pizza. I'll get one of them. And then there was like a fries one. The most expensive there with the dirty fries with shawarma chicken on it. But I'll get that. And then I'll get the most expensive out the chicken section. You know. And then I've really got my money's worth there. No, for a tenner. And that was totting up to about 22 quid or something. Don't forget them 3 for a tenner.
I love shit like this, mate. So my missus, she sometimes brings it home for me, but usually like she'll go to the Tesco's and have a meal deal at lunchtime, and you get your sandwich and your crisps or whatever you're having, and then she always, for the drink, no matter what, she gets the fucking biggest can of Red Bull.
Right.
Free Red Bull. And those I think the meal deal's about 4 or 5 quid.
Yeah.
And those cans are 5 quid.
I can't stand Red Bull. So
We get it in the meal deal. She'll have it now and then, but sometimes she'll come home. I've tried to limit my Red Bull intake because I've read some stuff about it. But I have the sugar-free one. But I was having 1 or 2 cans a day of Red Bull. I don't have the big one. I have like the medium-sized one. The little ones are too small, and that, so I have the medium one. But yeah, Jay, I love stuff like that. And these little tips are really good, I think, because it's like, you can... Because then, if you don't want the Red Bull, you can buy a can of pop separately and just go...
The good thing about the meal deals in Tesco's is I always go for the sandwiches which have got 3 in.
Yeah.
So you have like the chicken mayo, the chicken and stuffing, and there's like just a plain chicken or whatever. So I always go for those ones which has got 3 in, and then I always go for the biggest bag of crisps. I don't really like crisps, but I do like those Sensation chili ones.
Chili.
Yeah.
They're one of the best crisps ever.
And what's pissed me off a lot about all these price increases is those small bottles of fucking Coke or Diet Coke, which are like nearly 2 quid these days, and you can go and get a fucking 2.5 litre bottle for like fucking £1.50.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, that does.
We were saying about this the other week, weren't we, about petrol prices? It's like petrol's gone up to, what, £1.55 or something, daft.
Yeah.
But a bottle of Coke's fucking 2 quid.
Yeah.
I think Joe mentioned it on the pod that it's actually cheaper to drink fucking petrol than it is water.
Yeah.
You go and buy Evian, it's fucking dead expensive.
Who buys that shit? I mean, I'll only buy a bottle of water these days if I'm fucking dead thirsty and desperate and I haven't taken my water bottle out. I generally take my water bottle out with me all the time now.
What used to do my head in back in the day, I was never into like dance music and stuff like that. But you'd go to like a club with your mates because they were all going to this dance club, and the price, if you wanted a bottle of water, it was like a £5 back in the day because they knew that everybody was pilled off their head, so they'd want water. And I was never into pills and stuff. Never did it really. I've had a couple in my life, with peer pressure and all that, but they'd be like fucking dropping 8 pills a night, and they'd be like, get us a bottle of water. I'm like, fuck off, I'll buy you a pint for 2.5 quid, but you can fucking bollocks if you think I'm paying 5 quid for a bottle of water. And it's like, is it like Ibiza, where it's like €10 or something for a bottle of water in these clubs?
Nah. I mean, I can't see the point of that. I'd rather have a beer. I'd rather have a beer than a bottle of water if you're paying the same price.
Yeah. Was it like... Because obviously the big story on pills was Leah Betts, wasn't it? Like back in the day. If you watch I love the foot soldier films. They reckon it was those Essex boys that one of the pills that killed her. But wasn't that because she drunk too much water while she was off her head. So maybe they put the prices up so people couldn't afford to drink as much. I don't know. But yeah, mad. And it's crazy that you can get a bottle of water and it's more expensive than a litre of petrol. It's just jokes, isn't it?
But yeah, going back to McDonald's, I heard that McDonald's are putting all their prices up again as well.
Oh,
They had like the £5 meal deal, haven't they? And they put that up to like £5.59. I think the prices are going up again. I think we're going to start having a knock-on effect now of the Iran war, aren't we? You know, I think everybody's stocks of that stuff but we bought before it kicked off in Iran. I think, you know, they're all depleting now, and I think we're going to see loads and loads of price increases. I hope petrol doesn't go up, because that's a fucking pain in the arse. I was planning on driving to France in the summer, maybe head over to Disney, but
yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be fucking worth it, you know.
It's mad, isn't it? Mad. But yeah, I've only really started taking notice of prices of stuff since we've started doing this pod, you know, because Joe used to do. I'm looking forward to him giving us an update on the prices of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only really started taking notice since we started doing this pod. Before it was just like, you know, just flash your card or give them the cash and like don't even ask the price, do you? It's one of them. It's mad. But
no, I've always been quite shrewd. I always look around. I'm always checking. Like, my missus drinks a lot of coffee, so I'll always check out what the best price is. If they work it out per kilogram or whatever it is, and I always go for the best offer on that. Not because I'm a tight bastard, it's just I don't like to be ripped off.
no, that's fair enough, mate. It's a good thing to do. But yeah, it's like my missus's dad was like, "Oh, you're getting more for your milliliter on this beer than you are on that beer, so I'll get that one." And he used to go out. I think he did it to get away from the wife, but he used to go to about 40 different places to go and get all his spices and herbs for his curry. He used to cook curry every Saturday. It was dead nice.
Yeah.
And he'd go to all these different supermarkets, and they'd have like, we get this from Asda, we get this from this one, we get this one from that one. And I just always thought, I ain't got the fucking patience for that shit.
No, I don't go that far.
That's probably what the supermarkets do, isn't it? They'll go, well, we'll do this at a cheaper price because that'll draw people in. Like, I don't know, the milk, we'll do that at that price, but then the baked beans will be more expensive or whatever. So it's like,
yeah. You got to look at your overall shop. I mean, I have been in, like, you know, we're in an Asda, let's go shopping here, say going to Aldi, but I've seen something in Asda and like, it's fucking well more expensive than Aldi, and I thought, oh fuck, I'll just buy it from Aldi next week or something, because, you know, it's.
I think even Aldi must do it though, because I'm sure there's some stuff that Aldi's not.
Yeah. There is stuff in Aldi that's expensive. Yeah, you have to shop around, don't you? You know.
Well, Jane tends to do an Aldi or a Lidl once a week, and then we'll pick bits up from other places as we need them and stuff. I'm lazy, so I'll take the dog up the park or whatever, and then I'll just go to Co-op, and Co-op is so expensive. You know, it's like you are paying well above.
Yeah. I'm going to I'm going to see my dad later at Burnwiston Hospital, so I go through a little place called Rain Hill, and down to Wiston, and on the way down there's a fucking dead posh Co-op. Yeah. Honestly, it's got like the bakery in there. The kids fucking love it in there. Can we go to the Co-op?
Yeah,
we go past. But it's mad in there. But the prices are crazy. But I've got to say, 4 cans of Pepsi Max are like £2.75. Or sorry, Diet Coke or whatever they are. Coke Zero.
We bulk buy because Sophie loves Pepsi Max. It's right. It's all she'll drink. I like Coke Zero, but when Lottie and Brett come, they just fucking muller it. Like, do you know what I mean? They won't drink like we drink tea and coffee and stuff. They don't very often. I think they'll have one in the morning, and then it's fucking cans of pop for the rest of the day. So like we'll buy 72 cans or something in one big like hit, and you get decent prices on that. It's like, I think for 24 cans, it's about £6 or £7. You know?
Is it? Where?
There's always offers on it, like Iceland or Farm Foods, places like that.
That sounds like you're taking over Joe's mantle there, Chris.
I think Jane's ordered. I think she said they're being delivered today at some point, but I think she's ordered like 3 packs off online, so I'm not sure where she's gone to get them. But yeah, you can get deals. I don't give a shit, mate. I'll just go and buy a 2 litre bottle from Co-op and pay massively over the odds.
Yeah, see, I'm one of them as well. I was in Sainsbury's the other day and I saw like you can get 2 bottles of Coke for £3.50, or you can have 2 bottles of Pepsi for £3, or the other way around, whichever way around. So I just went for the cheaper option.
Yeah, we don't have that. She'll only have the Pepsi Max Cherry.
Oof.
Yeah, that's the one she has. I don't mind it, but I prefer the Coke Zero. I think the only time you realise that Coke Zero is not as good as Coke is that one occasion when I did it at the football cup, probably about a month ago now. I always get the cups of teas and the hot chocolates in before the match. And then Nick, who we go with, he tends to go down and get the drinks at half time. And I said, can I just get a Coke? And I meant Coke Zero, but he got me a Coke, and I was so happy. It was so nice. You know what I mean?
I can't stand the taste of it now, mate. I can't stand the taste of Coke.
Well, it's almost like you can feel your teeth dissolving as you drink it.
It's like you can feel the enamel getting stripped from you.
I was watching something on, I don't know if it was TikTok or Facebook the other day, and it was going on. You'll have seen it. It's the one where like your grass has gone a bit of a funny colour, and they say like, "Oh, don't do that." And there's a bloke watering the grass, and then it'll go like, "Don't do that. Take a picture of it on this app, and this will tell you it's bicarbonate of soda required there, or whatever it is." And there was one, and it was like those dandelions, and it says Coca-Cola. So you put Coca-Cola on it and it kills them off.
I wonder if I fucking dip my head in Coke, it'll make me hair grow.
No, you have the opposite effect, mate. I think it take your scalp off. I think.
This little bit here. What's this little bit here? Yeah. I think the kids want me to grow a mullet.
Do it, mate. Do it. Grow
Get rid of this chair first before I start taking any more tasks. I don't want to fucking have a mullet. A grey mullet with a fucking Everton shirt on, do I?
That's very big step change on conversation now, going on to bald heads and stuff. How do you manage sunburn?
What do you mean? Apparently, I'm really bad. When I go abroad, this is what happens every time I go abroad. I don't put enough sun cream on. So within 48 hours, I'm peeling. So I'll burn, and then I'll go dead brown. And then I'll have to start wearing a hat and putting loads of cream on. I always do it. Always do.
So I don't go brown. I don't go brown. Like, back of my neck will go brown, because that's always in the sun, isn't it? And like my arms might go a little bit of a tinge of brown. But I just go bright red, peel, and then back. I'll go to Benidorm in May, and I'll probably come back whiter than I went, because I just douse myself in fucking suntan lotion all day long, because I hate it.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad for suntan lotion. I never put enough on, or so I'm always getting into trouble.
Use this stuff called P20, and it's not cream. It's like it's almost like an oily thing. When you put it on, it's horrible, because it's like oily and sticky and this and that. But it goes in, and it gives you 10 hours protection. And I've used that and not been burnt at all. But I will, if the kids, like when we've took the kids abroad and stuff, I'll come out of the shower in the morning, and I will literally head to toe myself in this P20, and then I will use the kids Factor 50 throughout the day if I feel like I'm getting hot. Or if I go in the pool, even though this stuff, you can swim with it, it's okay, and it still gives you that protection. If I come out of the pool, I'll whack some Factor 50 on, because I tell you what it stems back to. My mum and dad took us to Donington Park to watch the touring cars when I was like quite young, probably 10, 11, and we were sat in the sun all day. And my mum and dad obviously put suntan lotion on us, but my skin's very fair, and I burnt to bollocks, and it was like I burnt on my knees. So every time I moved, it was bloody agony. Do you know what I mean? And round my ankles. And you just like, every time you took a step, it felt like you'd been stung by nettles. It was horrible. And I think that was like the defining bit for me where I thought, So anyway, guys, if you've got any tips for me when I go to Benidorm, Funnyfarm Pod.
Go to onesie. Just wear a onesie.
That's a tip. Yeah.
There you go. I love it. I love I love getting out in it. I mean, my shorts. As soon as the sun's out, my shorts are on. That's it. I'm out my shorts.
Yeah, I was at acting class last night, and Jamie, my mate, walked in. He'd got shorts on, but he's a postie, so I'm guessing. Any kind of he wears them anyway. But yeah, I think holidays are a bit of I'll be fine as soon as I get there, but I'll have anxiety right the way up until we get off the plane, I think.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I never used to. I mean, I don't always travel in shorts, I've got to say, because I always like to take a pair of trousers with me. I don't want them in my case. Just coming back, because it's always so fucking cold when you come back. Unless you go away like in the summer in the UK. As soon as I'm there, my shorts are on. I love wearing shorts all week. You know, I'm commando all week. I love it. Everything's just loose, happy and free. What?
No underpants.
No, everything's just nice, loose and free, mate. Just for like 2 weeks or whatever. Yeah.
Why do you do that though?
Why not?
Well, no, there's no reason why not, is there? It's just I'm just wondering whether I might try it.
It's good. It's good, you know, just to let I do take a few pairs just in case. But now, majority of the time, I'm commando, just letting everything swing around. And don't forget, you're washing your shorts when you go in the pool.
Well, that's the different thing, isn't it? So probably
that's the thing. When you go swimming, do you wear your boxies under your shorts?
When I go swimming?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen loads of people who wear their boxies under their shorts because you know when they're getting out the water, whatever, when the shorts slip a little bit and they got fucking Calvin Klein boxies on or fucking Lonsdale. If you're an Everton supporter, you have Lonsdale.
That's mental.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to ask the question next time. Next time I see somebody wearing them, I'm going to ask them. I said, you know, I'm from the Funnyfarm Pod, and I just like.
Christmas.
Yeah.
See, I've seen a few people because I go to a hotel like Spa. I've got like my daughter works there, so I've got a free membership there. So I go there, and I have seen like a few times lads will come out the gym. And they've perhaps like thought, well, I'm just going to go to the gym and train for an hour, and they've not thought I'm going in the pool and the sauna, so they've gone in the boxer shorts, and it just looks like they're in the shorts, but they're like in the boxes. They're not got swimming trunks on. I've seen that a couple of times. It always reminds me of when you used to fucking forget your PE kit at school and they made you do it in your trolleys. Do you know what I mean?
I've got to say, I've never seen that in a gym before. You must be in some weird gym.
In the pool. In the sauna.
They've got. Oh, right. That's still a bit weird.
It's weird as fuck, mate. So they've like they've not taken the swimming kit. So they've obviously been in the gym and then gone, I'll fancy a sauna. So they've just dropped the fucking joggers off.
I just thought you go in the sauna naked where you are.
No, it's not one of those, mate. I have been in gyms where you can go. I would always put a towel around me. But yeah, I have been to saunas where you can just go in bollock naked.
I like it when it's just like loose and free, you know. And
yeah, they used to have like at the leisure centre, they have women's days and men's days, so you can do that. But then a couple of the blokes just used to swing the bollocks around it was like your sauna and your steam room. Then you got like your area where you just go and cool down. It was very fucking, you know, local authority leisure centre type thing. And there was a guy there and he'd just be sat there in his towel and then all of a sudden his knob would fall out and he'd dry himself in front of everybody and the women would just be sat there going, oh, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I mean, that's the way that we were meant to be, isn't it? Free and,
yeah, of course.
Those were an afterthought, weren't they? You know, naturism is what life was. So
my kids are always, they love getting their clothes. They must get it from me. But honestly, I'm always walking around naked. Honestly, terrible.
I don't particularly because I've got girls.
Yeah, God help my lads when they get girlfriends and they stay over the night.
And then all of a sudden, Charlie's there with his great big massive trouser monster fucking swinging around on the landing. Yeah, I mean, obviously when Brett's here, Jane will put pajamas on and this, that, and the other. But but generally, if Lottie and Brett aren't here, she's pretty much like bollock naked all the time in the evening. She'll get in bed and she'll be naked, and then I can't believe I'm showing them.
Well, you've already told us about you.
No, I do as well. It's not just there. It's like, I think, there's if none of the girls are there. Like last night, I came in and Jane had put a load in the washer, and I'm like, "Is that going on?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I goes, "Is there room for my jeans and my t-shirt?" And she's like, "Yeah." And Sophie was in the kitchen. I goes, "I'm sorry about that, but you've seen me in my trunks at the swimming pool. I just dropped my trolleys and chucked it in the washing machine, and then went and got my joggers on." You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know whether that's a bad thing or not. Comment hello at funnyfarmpod.co.uk if you think that's weird, but
it's not weird at all. It's not weird. It's saving time.
Yeah, absolutely, and
and effort.
Mate, we've just the last 2 episodes.
We did actually have things to talk about on this one, but we haven't spoken about any on.
Yeah, I'll just give you a quick update on something that I saw. We talked about the giant, the gladiator, the other day. And I'm not in support of either, because I think the breakdown of their marriage is like horrible, and that's not going to be good for them kids and all that kind of stuff. But you have to move on in life, and if it's not there anymore and you find somebody else that you fall in love with and everything, then fair play. And like I said at the end of that pod, I hope that his wife moves on and gets over it and all that kind of stuff. But he has been coming in for some like shit on all the comments are in his support. So it's kind of, a lot of the comments are kind of backing him up and saying, this, that, and the other. But there was a BBC post or something about the BBC. It was against the BBC, saying that obviously they'd said he'd got to, basically he either got to dump his girlfriend or he'd lose his job. What job in the world do you really have that? Like, if I said to you, you can't do property anymore unless you break up with your wife.
You wouldn't do, would you? It's bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah, and they've gone deep into the BBC. Some of these online, I think it's media. I think it's like one of the newspapers, and they've basically said the BBC need to look at themselves, because they should have vetted him, because they're going down the steroid route, and he's a professional bodybuilder, so therefore he's embraced the life of anabolic steroids and this, that, and the other. And therefore, as a TV personality and a role model to other people, he shouldn't be allowed to be a gladiator because of that. So they shouldn't have cast him in the first place. I'm not being funny, mate, but you look at every single one of those gladiators that were back in the day.
Yeah.
Warrior, who was massive. Obviously, he'd had steroids. Shadow, all of them had had steroids. So it goes right back. And I think anabolic steroid use is kind of, maybe it's frowned upon, but it's kind of accepted in that type of sport, where they are literally taking themselves to beyond what human physicality can do. You can't get to that level without enhancing it with growth hormone and steroids. Yeah. Like that.
Very controversial, very controversial. We need to discuss this more in depth on the next pod.
We do, yeah. But anyway, it's horrible what happens trolling online. But,
it is. It is.
And I will be keeping abreast of what's happening in that situation, and I'll update you tomorrow. But, drop us a line, hello at funnyfarmpod.co.uk, if you want to talk about anything that we've discussed today. Brushing your teeth while your missus is having a shit, or McDonald's, all these. We are the height of current affairs, I feel. On this follow us on all our socials: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Spotify, everything. We're on everything. Join our Patreon if you want to. It's free membership on there. We post everything. You get reminders as to when pods have been put out and all that good stuff. You can view all our shorts and everything and all the pods on YouTube. Please follow me on my socials, Chris Richmond on Facebook, at Chris Rich Comedian on TikTok and Instagram. I've been posting a lot more comedy stuff. Hopefully I'm going to get a guest on Vlog from the Bog soon. Anyway, we love you all. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us and listening to us. I think tomorrow's our 60th episode. So, we've been going 5 months. So, we're doing a lot of content for you. And just two old men chatting shit.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.